Dave.
Yeah, Will was consistent all week long, all weekend long. Was that too consistent for a fast lap here?
Yeah, maybe. We had a big push on the second lap and got out close to turn one wall and had to lift. But apart from that, it was pretty solid. Maybe got the gear wrong. I shifted down a gear too early, but I got the lights for it, so maybe too much soft limiter. It's looking like it's going to be super tight. But yeah, it is what it is. Did my best.
And so for next week then, the car that you've seen in race trim, feeling good about another one next weekend?
Yeah, I mean, the car's been really good in race trim. There's a lot of other guys that are all really good too. I think in race trim, everyone's a lot more even, which they're even in qualifying too. So super tight series. It'll be a dogfight next weekend for sure.
Thanks to Will Power, reigning champion Steve. Qualifying is done for him. On to the big show next weekend, Steve.
Let's talk to Benjamin Pedersen, second fast out of 3. And I think you might be the fastest 4-lap rookie average since Tony Stewart. And other than Tony Stewart in 1996, where have the Foyt cars found all this speed?
Man, there are so many reasons why we found speed. You know, the hats off to the whole team, every mechanic for working so hard, making sure every little detail is as Indy 500 special as possible. Engineers, everybody working together. So, yeah, very fortunate to have a car like I do for being a rookie. But we're here. We're in the Fast 12. We had a good run. So all the focus is on getting to Fast 6 and then having some.
And Townsend Marcus Ericsson's good run has now been eclipsed. What were you lacking a little bit on that run, Marcus?
I think consistency. Obviously, also a bit of the big first lap was not big enough, but I've just all weekend really been struggling to do 4 laps. You know, it's been an issue pretty much every day. And this morning I did 3 really good laps and then had a big moment in turn 1. So we tried to make sure we could do 4 consistent laps. We did that. I mean, we did okay. I could stay flat for 4 laps, but I just had too much sliding. The car just starts sliding the lap 3 and 4, and that just slows you down around here. So, yeah, not perfect, but I was still happy and sort of proud of our effort.
That sliding, by the way, Marty, that is the information that he passed on to his teammates who are yet to qualify.
You just survived a McLaren. Is there any more in it? They told you make sure you can race it. Did you send it?
I wouldn't call that sent. I'd call that calculated.
Whoa.
But, dude, it's the conditions without the wind. It's different. That's about the closest I've ever been to the wall in a qualifying run for 4 laps consistent. Those are definitely the fastest 4 laps of my life. But I'm hoping we get to do it one more time, man. I want to break history, and I want this damn pole.
Is this a potential pole car? Is there more in it?
I don't know how much more we can squeeze out of our Homes for Troops Chevrolet here, but we're going to try everything we can at this point. I mean, pole's pole. I'd love to see an AJ Foyt car on the front row.
Hey, right now, that might be enough. We got to see if somebody can top Santino Ferrucci, Steve.
That would be Pato O'Ward. He just watched that run by Sato, which you survived. Is a 2:33.2 good enough to get you to the Fast 6?
I don't know, man. Ferrucci had a monster run there. That's really, really strong with the conditions. I think we'll be right on the bubble. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, we can stay there, I guess, or we can get bumped a little bit. I hope it's good for 5-6. We can then make it a little bit better for the next try, and next attempt. I think we missed it there a little bit. It started getting really, really wiggly. Yeah, it's cool, man. I mean, it's fast, but we just got to make it a little bit better.
All right, that's what they'll try to do if they can make it to the Fast 6, guys.
And just survived another fast car, 3rd quick right now. How do you feel about your chances to get another qualifying run today in the Firestone Fast 6?
Well, I would like so. I'd like to be so. Obviously, that's a team's goal, and we trying flat out for the with my teammates, and we'll see. I mean, condition is a little tough. You could definitely do the big lap on the 1 lap, but then the consistency at the moment, it looks like is the key.
Marty, Takuma Sato has qualified inside the top 10 for this race twice. He won it both times.
Well, and I got to tell you, Lee, he hopped out of this race car with a seriousness and determination to speed over to the box like I haven't seen all week long. What was your situation?
Oh, we need to talk to the other guys to try to help them out. We want to put this team on the pole, so my run was okay. We were a little too aggressive, I think, and the drop-off was big, but we took stabs between the 3 cars, and I felt a responsibility to help my 2 teammates. We still have a chance to change stuff on the line there. They're the last 2, so hopefully we have a McLaren team on the pole.
Okay, now this part is over. How would you like to be in the Fast 6? Where is he right now, guys? I didn't see. Lee, where does he stand?
He's 5th. Tony's
He's 5th. Okay, so you rank 5th right now. You'd be okay going again, wouldn't you, if that holds?
100%, but it's not going to hold. So we'll be probably on the 4th row, but it is what it is. The year that I won here, if I remember right, I started 12, so we're already there.
Okay, he's looking for that number now. Dylan?
Scott Dixon is now locked into the Fast 6 with only 3 more going. So in a run like that, are you showing all you have? Is there some learning involved in the first run in this kind of format?
You're always learning. That was pretty on the limit, both I think on probably overall downforce and then even balance. Probably the last 3 laps I was hanging on pretty tight there, but yeah, it's great to make it to the Fast 6. There's definitely some cars out here at the moment that seem to be carrying a ton of speed. So we'll try and figure out some more directions here to try and help us gain. Unfortunately, I think it's about a half mile an hour.
How much do you pay attention to what others are doing, especially if it's a totally different manufacturer, what McLaren and Chevy are doing?
Yeah, it's a little difficult, looking that far out, especially if it's not in the same wheelhouse. Really, you only get the direction from your own team. So, we went pretty aggressive on that run. We can maybe tone it down a little bit, get the scrub down a little bit, but we're going to be fighting over small amounts right now.
Scott Dixon is going to have a chance to tie Mears with number 6, and no one's ever won 3 poles in a row.
Yep, and yesterday he told us after his qualifying run, his favorite part of qualifying was when it's over, but I just reminded you, you're going to have to do it again later today because you're going to be in the Fast 6.
It's a good way. It's a good way to extend. Very happy. This morning was a bit tough. Had some issues, but the 21 crew, Bidnow crew, they gave me their A game, and car was, we even had time to spare. So engine felt great, car felt great, and all I had to do was stay flat for 4 laps and hit my marks, and I did just that. So pretty happy, and conditions are going to be a bit different at the end of the day when we do a Fast 6. So yeah, we'll see.
Take us forward to that with increased heat in the track, with increased heat of the day. What will that do to the balance and the handling of your race car? And we might not see that top speed again, but it'll still be fast.
It's going to be fast. We expected it to be less fast, actually. It's the hottest we've had it since Friday. So we haven't done qualifying trim with these conditions. But no, this team has so much experience. They say something, I do it. I don't even question them. So no, I'm very happy, and to be honest, did not expect this morning.
Their wish is his command, Marty, and he puts it into the Fast 6.
And Alex is guaranteed starting in the front 2 rows. Is there more available to improve on that?
It's going to be tough. Man, we tried. We saw the speeds from Santino and Veekay. We knew it was going to be tough and close, but yeah, I'm pretty pleased with that so far. The target was to get into a Fast 12. We got 2 cars in the Fast 12, so it's good for the Ganassi crew, and hopefully you can make a couple of adjustments and fight for pole, but it's going to be tight.
And the IndyCar Championship leader also can score extra points. That's in play here today. Dylan.
That pole position. Absolutely. He's going to have to do a run just like that he just did one more time. So you said this one was calculated. How much more so is the one for the pole going to have to be?
Well, it's so tight. I mean, you're going against McLaren, Ganassi. Both of them have 4 cars in the hunt. I mean, look, we're going to have to be perfect. I mean, perfect among all perfect. But, dude, I think we can do it.
Just to have this opportunity, right? I mean, how special is that for you and this whole team?
It's incredibly special. I mean, the 14 crews work so hard. I mean, they've been away from Texas for so long up in Indy building this car. And, Homes for Troop is such a great cause, too. So to be out here today, to be running as much as we are, to be giving the fans a show, man, I have no idea. This is fantastic.
Kevin, it would be pretty awesome to see an AJ Foyt Racing number 14 on the pole with Santino Ferrucci behind the wheel. He's got a shot.
Felix Rosenqvist has been greeted by his girlfriend Emile as he climbs out of the car. You were surprised yesterday by the speed. Were you surprised today?
Yes and no. You never know. It changes all the time, and we saw some guys struggle. So it was really helpful to see my teammates go out in front of us. I think that was kind of key to the run. So big thanks to our McLaren team and all my teammates for giving good feedback. Team Chevy. I mean, yeah, we better our run from yesterday, and it's hotter. I mean, yeah, it's just, don't know what to say.
So you get to go last in the Firestone Fast 6. How much of an advantage might that be?
Well, I think the weather is taking a turn at that point, and hopefully it goes a bit cooler. I think the bigger advantage is that we get some more time to cool the car, so we'll take that starting last. But yeah, let's do it again.
All right, you've been fastest in both sessions. He's got to do it one more time to win the pole for the biggest race in the world, Dave.
And unfortunately, Alexander Rossi won't be able to go for the Firestone Fast 6 or for the pole. With a 2:33.1, you get knocked out. But you're just breaking it down there with TK. He came back with information for you to use. Over or under adjust the car to your disliking?
My dislike? No. What?
It was a great lap. It didn't get you into the Fast 6, though.
Oh, yeah. No, I mean, it's tight. You know, it always is tight. But, you know, it was a great team effort. You know, I think to have 2 cars in the Fast 6 is great. We got all 4 cars in the top 12. Yeah, we just didn't get the balance right for these conditions, which is an excuse. You know, 6 other cars did. But, you know, the 7th is a good starting spot. And we'll see what next week brings. But, you know, overall, just a huge effort from Arrow McLaren, and hopefully one of the cars can be on pole.
Very good. All 4 in the Fast 12 for McLaren, and a strong day for Alexander Rossi.
Which means the 3rd and 4th rows for next weekend's Indianapolis 500 are set. 2 McLaren Chevys and a Chip Ganassi Honda on row 3, with Sato sandwiched between Rossi and Kanaan. And then on row 4, it's the defending Indy 500 champ, Marcus Ericsson, alongside the rookie, Benjamin Pedersen, and Will Power